Well, good evening, guys. It is Saturday, May 9th. I'm Gunarm Dyne. Call me Dyne. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Soul Blazer. We have come to Greenwood, which on the world map looks suspiciously brown, and giving me a lot of Mystic Quest deja vu when I think about it. But as you can see, absolutely nothing is here, and we can't even reach that chest. The red plants are untraversable. So, in terms of games like this, let's go and kill stuff. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is probably my least favorite area of the game. As much praise as I get of the game as a whole. But after this is when it really starts taking off and never really gets old. I had a comment on part 1 talking about how the soundtrack is repetitive. And one thing I can say is when you're actually playing the game, it doesn't feel like that. Simply because it meshes so well with the action. Starting off. A bird. Nope, not the Twitter bird, wrong color. Yep, this place is full primarily of animals. And these lizards are gonna pop up back and forth out of the water. You can grind off them if you need to. And, oh, we got planned enemies that reach out for you. You can take them out ahead of time with your fireball. And I'm out of gems, never mind. See, unfortunately, when I died to the first boss, I lost pretty much all my gems. And that's really the only penalty for dying in this game. Definitely want to take these guys out first. Yeah, this place is a little less linear than the... Oh, jeez. Getting tanked here. A little less linear than the underground castle. Not too bad. As usual, stepping out of monster lair. What is this, Star Wars? Stepping out of monster lair after defeating all the enemies will either free someone or open a path ahead. And thankfully these guys are not smart enough to actually get on the tile they need to be on to attack. Come here. I'm afraid he's going to spawn on me. These little pyramids are the way forward, but before going on there, make sure you have everything covered in the first area. You guys are going to follow the same pattern? That's fine with me. Take that, you gunk! Wizard? I guess whoa! That thing was not on the same horizontal plane. A dog! Including branches off a tree. That's a basset hound, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna be using a lot of animal voices today. No question about that. Come on out here. Yeah, you have to kill these guys in one shot, otherwise they heal fully. Just another good reason to use the sword double hit trick. Here we are inside some pyramids. These are basically the same areas you'll see throughout the whole second world. The forest, the swamp, and these pyramids. Take these guys out. Now the area does introduce some new mechanics, just not quite right away. So it just takes a little bit to get started. As for what that... Check those stairs in a moment, take out the lizard, and more plants. Yeah, one of the improvements Illusion of Gaia made is you can actually defend with your no. You don't really crab walk in that one. These guys are just in excellent position to attack me. I can't fight back. Taking too much damage here. There we go. A squirrel. Ah, good. I love my squirrel voice. Small voice is coming from a hole.
Oh, I'm starving! If someone can bring me something to eat, I will exchange this powerful sword with them!
Well, just give me some nuts or some leaves or something. A sword for feeding a squirrel is one of the best exchanges I've ever seen. Take that trade-off in Persona Q, where you have to get a giant parfait starting with chopsticks. And you have to trade 3 items for that one too. Way forward. Got some spear traps at the bottom there. more golems and lizards. These guys are all going to follow the same pattern. Easy peasy. Another bridge. Can you walk behind this waterfall? You cannot. Even though the isometric... Well, it's not really isometric view. Don't grab me. Plants don't even have hands. Oh, lost the jump. Yeah, plenty of lizards in here. I've got a little careless. Ah! Of course, the difficulty does ramp up a little bit, just with the enemies who are pretty much capable of fighting back at this point. Another bird. Birds are all the same species in this world. Of course, then again, all the old men and young men look alike too. Yeah, sprite limitations. It's not really too bothersome. And more lizards. Nope, we'll get those guys right now, in fact. In fact, finishing these guys off should free up the chest. Come on, let me poke you in the tail there. You too. No. Much better. Okay, can I one-shot these guys? Oh, not quite. Wrong button. I'm back on the keyboard, by the way. I just had much better precision and control with my walking on the keyboard than I did on the controller. There we go. So 150 gems, not bad. Don't want to die and lose them. We'll get much better stuff throughout the course of the world, of course. Now, you can usually expect one sword and one piece of armor for every world. There are exceptions, of course. Wait for these guys. Well, I don't say much. This is just a standard enemy defeatication or something like that. Not defecation. I'm not doing the pre-sound. No, thank you. That's a free experience. Not a level up. Definitely want to stay. Yeah, starting in this world, you'll usually get the transporter back to the Sky Palace around the same time when you actually do need to go back. So that's a nice feature, design-wise. Oh, mole. Remember those holes, you can enter them. A voice is calling him from the hole. I am the creature who brings light to darkness. I will help you upon your return. Actually, should I give him a Bronx accent, like the mole from Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny's presentation of Thumbelina? If you're not a Rift Tracks fan, don't worry about what I just talked about right there. If you are a Rift Tracks fan, check out Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. It's hilarious. Second basement. Dark in here, but we can still see well enough. Are we on this angle? Well, we all know what to say. Don't spawn on me! Fortunately, these guys don't have a lot of health. More treasure. I always like this guy's walking animation. Okay, delicious seeds, so we can get our sword. We'll take care of that once we get back into town. You guys don't know how to walk directly at me, do you? One-dimensional thinking at its finest, guys. Plenty of gems. I actually don't remember the maximum number of gems you can hold. I think it goes into the 1,000. Whoa! Emulator flickering. That guy was invisible for a second. And yet he still didn't walk into me. Ah, there we go again. Sorry, but my fireball has greater reach. Just be patient. Oh, even better. A crocodile. And he doesn't say anything. You actually use him as a bridge. And there's an old Japanese myth that goes in. It kind of comes to mind, where a rabbit basically tricks some crocodiles into forming a bridge. And I don't remember exactly what it did afterwards. Strange bottle. Yep, if you see a weird tile, just step on it. You'll usually find something that will come in handy later on. But yeah, the myth of the crocodile and the rabbit. Give it a check. Give it a check. Okay. Yeah, you're weirdly colored. More sound effects taken straight from ActRaiser. Yeah, one person mentioned wanting to see the connections between ActRaiser and how it connects into later entries in the trilogy. This is really the only one in the trilogy that shares some elements with ActRaiser, because the main villain is not the same in every entry, but it's really after this that it stops sharing those elements and starts to become its own thing. Okay. If you're not going to fire directly at me, I could have been smarter about that and not gotten hit. Oh well. Another mole. He doesn't have anything to say to me. Probably doesn't even know I exist. He's blind. I'm getting my buttons mixed up. Next level, 3200. There we go. One monster layer in here. That's what I wanted to check and not fire my magic. Ah, more mud golems. Yeah, you guys aren't very smart. Come here. Get over here! Man, just trying to do that voice is hurting. Let's see what we get. Like Zelda, have to open. What? What? You got 150 earlier. But thankfully, that was the last monster layer in here. Can I? Nope. You have to actually hit him. Where are you? Yeah, I'm just getting a little Leroy Jenkinsy here, because there's only one of those guys. I'll get healed. A deer! On stage, no less! These animals have some interesting practices. Mimicking humans, or I don't know. One monster layer in here. Definitely want to get this one. It should create a shortcut back to the beginning of the pyramid, not the whole area. Come on. How many more are you? Another chest, thankfully. Come on. Any more? Any more? Yeah, you guys spawn too slowly. Even took forever for the layer to completely be destroyed. I don't know. Whoa! 50 gems. Okay, I'm already equipped with the herb. It just might need it. If I have to go back to Grass Valley to get another one, I can. But I think there's someone in Greenwood who also gives it to you. You can usually find one in every world. Getting my gem count back up nice and high, thankfully. Rinse and repeat. Got another dog. And I got a burp. Oh, excuse me. Beware for these lizards, they will never permanently die. They'll... The screen... Well, I'll always showcase that. Got these plant guys below we couldn't reach before. They will spawn at set intervals, not one at a time. Not too many of them, thankfully. Okay, there's our transporter back. I'm going to check out the rest of the area first. And I reach you. Right, come on. It's a bug!
butterfly!
How can it hurt that much? Hack these guys down. Come on. Should only be one or two more from here. I really can't think of much else to say at the moment. Oh well. Yeah, I'll be able to get into greater commentary once we get back to town and start talking to people. Okay. Not going to enter that pyramid yet, just because I do want to go back to town, at least get that sword, because we are going to need it to progress anyway. So, free healing, quick save. I love that sound effect. Wee-wop! Reminds me of the... yeah, just of the Knights of Knee. Alright, first order of business, let's talk to the squirrel. Can't walk over the stumps. This thing's set up shop.
Turbo the dog used to live with a human named Dr. Leo. Turbo learned a great many things from him. He used branches from the trees to make a tool called a raft.
A dog building a raft. Hey, Captain Turbo, I think you're going to be a dog in your next life. I can tell what something is just by its smell. Alright, let me start doing my job. Follow him around. He may uncover something I don't quite remember. Alright, I smell fresh air. From down, I smell a mole. What does that smell? I smell something strange coming from above. It's around here somewhere. I smell something really strange. There's an outhouse. Oh, this is our bathroom. Thank you for walking with me. I will tell you a secret. I can smell some armor north of here. But I can't go north of there yet. Okay. Make sure I do the right thing. These are delicious seeds.
I will exchange this sword with you for the seeds!
Receive the Psycho Sword. Isn't that the most powerful sword in... Oh, shang it, I can't remember what it is now. Level 5 to equip it, strength 2, and invincible monsters are temporarily paralyzed. That covers the metal monsters in Area 1, as well as spirit-based monsters that we'll run into in the next pyramid.
Talk with the stump, please listen carefully.
This is Greenwood. This land was developed by a dog named Turbo. He created this town so animals could come here and feel safe. Hello, I'm a member of the famous Woodston Trio. Ha ha ha. We usually have a variety show at this theater, but I'm missing my 2 sidekicks. Well, we'll free them eventually. Check out what these moles have to say. He was bringing me something that once belonged to Monmo. Whoever Monmo is... Can't do anything from here. There's another bird to talk to, by the way. And one more stump, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because we haven't talked to the second dog yet. Even though I don't look like it, I am from the sky, just like you. I light up the darkness. You cheer up everyone. Let's work together to revive the world. The creature who lights up darkness joined me. So that's another thing we need for the next area. So we now have the Soul of Light. It does not give another spell, unfortunately. Who are you? Are you trying to walk over me? Yes I am. You have some nerve. Okay, but don't hurt me. I need to free another croc. Another bird is flying around. The birds tell me many stories. I am thankful for them because I can't move from this spot. The birds tell me the Lost Side Marsh has 3 shrines. One is called Water, another is Fire, and the third is Light. Oh good, we don't have to do a Captain Planet joke.
We tell the dreams what is taking place and in return they give us seeds to eat. So I guess you could say we have sort of a give-and-take relationship.
It's called symbiotic. Please, come take a walk with me. Alright, let's go. There we go. I need to be doing the Scooby-Doo voice for any dog. This iron over there is a graveyard. Right rain weather is the iron rod. I just feel silly doing that. This is a green rear. I just call the Winston Trio. I'm just mumbling here. Thank you for walking with me. Oh, one more thing. We animals communicate not only with our voices, but also... If I step like this and wag my tail, it means thank you. Did you already know that? Of course, I'm a pet owner. My dog is excellent at nonverbal communication. If you find a particular mole, you'll be able to see in the dark. Make sure you talk to all the moles. Already have. I'm way ahead of you. We're done in town. Let's head back to the shrine. So with our new sword, we will be doing double damage. Do some nice damage against these guys. So if you need to do a little grinding, which of course you really don't need to. Fight these lizards, just step in and out of the shrines. So if you want to get to level 7 before moving on, it's doable. Okay, we have these metal scorpions and lizard men. Scorpions will traverse the edges. Not too big of a threat, just keep an eye out for them. Yeah, we're just going to stun lock him in place. And treasure! Another herb, already have one. These scorpions are the ones you want to come back and defeat, of course, once you get the right sword. And yeah, those enemies may look a little familiar. They are the Moon Tribe from Illusion of Gaia. They just decided to reuse the sprite. Thankfully, they are not technically spirit enemies, so you can hurt them. They can just charge at you. Wait for them, lure them in, hack away. Any more lizards after you? Nope, goodbye. Stairway down. Another dog. He's in charge of a banquet hall, apparently. Those guys look pretty cool. Nothing inside. I mean, nope, can't quite get to them. I thought they'd cross over the whatever. cross over the pit. I can't words today. Actually wasn't really in the mood to do much of anything when I got up this morning, so it was nice to... I went on a little buying spree on the eShop for my 3DS. About 4 games, I already beat 3 of them. The 4th is actually a virtual console title, which I already own and have beaten many times. I just haven't beaten it in a while. So I got that for backup. Still, oh god, about a quarter of the way done. Okay, that's just the layer for the scorpions. Okay, another down arrow. Not arrow, stairs. Yeah, we're not going to be able to seal these guys up until we can get to those stairs, of course. Which is going to allow me to double check what I said. If all the monsters are beaten, the layer remains as it is, or resets. We'll find out. Don't come down here, Scorpion. Oh, squirrel! This one's actually outside. We can now make use of that tunnel we unlocked before. And anything else? There's that other lair, which is probably the rest of the Moon Tribe ghosts. I'm just gonna call them that. I really can't think of any other official name they have on this game. Oh, more lizard men. No. Hey, come up here. These guys are teleporting back and forth, actually. More one-dimensional thinking, I guess. Yeah, these guys aren't that bad. Oh. Yeah, had to tank that. Another one will go all the way around. Another crocodile, so thankfully we can cross all the way over now. And you guys again. When they're sitting still, they have the smuggest look on their faces. One more. Here's the last one. As for who or what we free, another dog. And some gravestones, apparently. Yeah, well, you release people, but it's also really cool to see how you release buildings and such, too. What button do I need to push? Start. It's start to check how many layers there are left. Oh, jeez. You think I'd remember these controls? I should just tank that one too. What, are you afraid of a little scorpion? Jeep, 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 jeep. Yeah, I watched Rift Tracks Live at the Room the other night. Now, this place definitely lives up to its name on the Temple of Fire. I think the fire cave on Dragon View is a lot more threatening, though. Now, you may notice these tiles. Another mole. Ah, ooh. Neck pop, that felt great. What you want to do is make a dash for it when it dies down. And turn around and hit these guys in the face. I think I will take a level up, too. A squirrel! Member number 2 of the Woodston Trio. I think the last one was a dog. Anything down along here? I doubt it. It's just trolling you to say, yep, you gotta cross the burning rock here. Just hit the safe spot. Am I trying to say a safe spot or safe zone? You can make it all the way. No, take one hit. Take out these lizards, as usual. Alright, I'm just enjoying the music. Like I said, even though this is probably my least favorite area of the game, it's still really enjoyable. Yeah, we're gonna get some armor in this area that protects against the fire walking along these things. These guys usually have some experience for us. Here, take this light arrow magic. Oh, that was easy. Actually, fine. Oh, yeah, lots of seeds and. Get your controls right, man! This is probably one of the most useful spells in the game, since it fires light magic in 4 directions. Okay. I just took a guess. Guess I chose poorly. Oh, come here. And I'll use the magic when necessary. Of course, it's twice as expensive, so I'm going to use it a little more sparingly. But it saves a lot of time and effort on aiming, since you don't have to worry about which direction you're facing. Way forward, and yeah, that's just a dead end on the far right. Be able to confirm just by walking across. Waiting, waiting, waiting. These glowing tiles remind me of the Nintendo Power Pad for some reason. I really don't know why. It shouldn't, because that thing had buttons on it. Oh, nope, not a dead end on the far right. There's plenty of scorpions. Well, if you're not going to come to me, I'm just going to stab you. Which way are you going, George? Yeah, enemies aren't threatening, they're just annoying in that they don't come to you. The scorpions are bigger threat than the lizards right here. I didn't kill him. That killed him. Randy, do we state the obvious? No. Path all the way across. Let's wait for some more. And of course, I don't know how many of you guys have ever used a Nintendo Power Pad. It is one of the best Nintendo accessories out there. Probably second only to the Zapper. It was so easy to cheat on Power Pad games, where you just had to press it down with your hands rather than actually run or jump. And there were actually some really fun games on that. Just Track and Meet, I think it was called. It's been so long. Another really good one it's called Short Order and Eggsplode, but I really like Short Order more. It ends up becoming a memorization game. At the same time, it's really worth really worth the trouble because you're basically the levels are preparing food for various animals as they order in, and you just memorize the pattern and hop along that. But it was just really fun watching the animals get super fat after winning. And I never beat the hardest mode. Of course, it was like a sequence of 99. I honestly never did that. I'll probably have to rig something up to... A bird sleeping in front of Turbo's gravestone. So, remember you have the dream rod? Yeah, come on. Come on, fade. Continue along this way. More firemen. You're no public servants. And I totally miss. And the light magic absolutely decimates them. Especially if they're at the source. When you fire off the magic, you can easily get 2 hits off. And a free lizardman decimation. Another mole. Yeah, with all these holes around, it may get a little confusing on which ones we've opened, which ones we haven't. So I'll probably do a couple repeats. Another deer. And another stump. Don't forget the stumps. That deer is looking towards the shore. We have to release another croc to get it across. I remember that one part now. 60 more gems. That recovers what I used against the enemies here. That's the lair for the scorpions. Yep, last one. Taking up along here, back to the front. And hey, we saw you guys. It's first one downstairs. Oh, that was easy. There's our shortcut back. Let's take out the Moon Tribe people here, which we already did. Oh, another squirrel. I'm envisioning a portrait of the Last Supper done entirely in animals, which has probably already been done many times. Up. Get to hear a small voice. We are rafts made from the branches of trees in Greenwood. If you cannot prove that you are from Greenwood, we will not let you ride. I'm kind of the right hand to God here. Does that really matter? Unfortunately, it does. We gotta go back to town and find something to literally trick the raft. Ah, forget you lizards. I'm gonna heal up anyway. I'll save on the way back. Oh, with everything open, we can talk to people.
I'm Billy, leader of the Woodson Trio. Our show is really exciting.
Squirrels, you take walks? Yes. Take a look at the menu. A special of the day is you! Oh, I call that or what? Rush reading! And you can't order anything. Oh, okay, we've spoken to you already, dog. Am I following you? Well, it's purely coincidence. Oh, let's see if I can lure you into this hole. Come on. Oh, darn, he doesn't fall in. Actually, is that a new hole? Mole hole? I think it is. Boo! Come on, aren't you surprised? Nope. The game gave you plenty of time to run out. If you help me cross the river, I will give you something. There once was a raft made from the bark of my branches. You must find this raft. I believe it might be able to help you. It might be able to help you in some way. Good job, localization team. Oh, come on. It wasn't funny the first time. As for getting to that armor, I don't remember if I have to unlock something else or simply walk around behind it, but nope, it's blocked off. I'm gonna need the dream rod too. Talked to that tree already. Okay, and I think this one was new. I'm always digging in the ground. Sometimes I dig up strange things. I just dug up some dog bones to the I got scared and reburied them. Well, dead end. Cause this is Thriller! Doing the moonwalk. Oh, jeez. I could never do anything Michael Jackson. I'm guarding the graveyard. Here's someone snoring, but can't tell which direction the sound is coming up. Right in front of you. Here lies Turbo, builder of Greenwood, and member of the SLPH. Touch the small bird with the dream rod. So you're in the bird's dream. Go ahead and open that up. Turbo refused to give his life to the evil one, Deathtoll. He fought Deathtoll trying to save Greenwood and all of its animals. He was defeated. And Ghost Dog. Right, roll to the right, Ryan, and release the guardian of the woods. You'll find what you are looking for. There is a bird, Tiki, that may tell you how to use the raft. You must protect Greenwood now that I'm gone. Anything up in here we can look at? Nope. Turbo, wait! And the bird's like, okay. The raft will only carry the residents of Greenwood. Maybe if you bring something that used to belong to Turbo, they might help you. There's some leaves from Greenwood buried with Turbo. Well, now that the path is open, we can do some grave robbing. I love these casual crimes. The leaves of Greenwood are found under the dog bones. And we're going to need those equipped. I'll take another quick look over here, make sure I can or cannot get this treasure chest. Still cannot. Yeah, I'll just walk facing north the entire way back. Actually, no. What am I going this way for? I need to go back to the shrine. And do a quick save. There's the Meewop again. Oh, thank you, Master. You gave an entire line just for my name on there. Okay, lizards. We know you're there. Quick hop through the fire shrine. This will be an easy one. Now, this is I was slightly wrong on needing to go back to town to the fire shrine, but it was handy to get the sword, of course. Those are leaves from Greenwood. Turbo symbol! We will take you to the light shrine. I don't know why you couldn't in the first place. I mean, I'm trying to avenge Turbo by killing Deathtoll here. Dang it, Grace. Oh, butterfly, lizard, golem. I think could have attacked me. That one did. Come on, over here. That's a good demon. Just come here and get sliced. Another mole. Yeah, I don't think there are any other animal types we'll be seeing in there. Okay, forward. There's a great company, by the way. And... well, more mud golems. I look at these guys, I'm reminded of the anime Rune Soldier Louie, which I watched several years ago, but read up on TV tropes the other day. And I was reminded of some things I both recall from the series and things I missed. For example, 3 characters from Sailor Moon make a brief cameo in episode 1. But one thing I recall is one episode where the thief of the group wants to create a magical golem to protect her stash of money. And it works a little too well because no one can get to it. So most of the episode is them trying to get it back and failing in miserable ways, but those guys just remind me of that. It's a pretty fun series. It deconstructs a lot of RPG tropes. Well, fantasy/RPG tropes, because it takes place in the same universe as Record of Lodoss War. But it is far more comedic. I've actually not seen Lodoss War, but I've heard it's interesting. Can I? Yep. I can walk against them, but I can't cross them, and thankfully they don't hurt me. So we gotta kill enemies to lower these barriers. I did not expect the light shrine to be a disco. Yep, that opens the path up. It was pretty cool doing that, even though it just splits at the center and comes back. Oh, that one didn't. Up, we got Legend of Zelda ghosts. And those are spirit enemies, which we cannot hurt without the right sword. So just ignore them. And dodge them, of course. We'll open that up in a moment, as soon as we get there, of course. That was quick and easy. How many monster layers we got in here? Full 8. Yep, we can only stun them, thankfully. Better than nothing. Come on over here. Fortunately, these ones are a lot smarter. They're actually moving towards me. Well, technically they'd be dumber, but I'm not complaining about this setup. Actually, I better re-equip the herb. Just in case. Don't want to make the same mistake I did with the first boss. In all honesty, I don't remember the second boss much at all. So hopefully I won't have too much trouble with them. All the bosses in this game are challenging. But the second one's probably the easiest. I usually have trouble with the third and the sixth aside from the first. Actually, the fourth may be a little problematic too. It's kind of hard to remember. As much as I love this game, I can't remember most of the bosses. Oh, get out of here, Bubble. You're not cursing me. Or Moonman. Oh, that reminds me. I downloaded a couple of albums today. I haven't listened to them yet. The exact name, I think it's like Video Game Lullabies. And the name of the group that did it is called Gentle Love. So go ahead and check that out if I got the album name wrong. And one of the songs in one of the albums is actually the Moon theme from DuckTales. I thought that's one of the most adrenaline-pumping themes out there. There's got to be some kind of remix to turn into a lullaby. I'll check it out, and if I remember, I'll report on it in the next part. And another level up. Thank you. Now, the only time you'd ever really need to grind is if you're really close to being able to equip a sword and aren't quite at the level. Even then, this game is designed well enough. You shouldn't have to do that unless you're not killing everything. And if you're not killing everything, you're not playing the game right. Probably the best way to speedrun this would be to know which monster layers you absolutely have to destroy to free anything you need to advance the plot. There's a nice big oof there. Another squirrel. I knew there was something back in that corner. Yep, just the bubble guys. Stun him, and continue down the stairs. How ironic that a mole is seeing in the dark for us, but, well, then again, that's kind of what they do anyway. I don't know my biology. Yeah, this is just a standard up. You can only see at light sources and around your orb there. 6 monster layers. Fortunately, this area is fairly open, not a lot of cheap obstacles. And just these lizard men. And even if an enemy goes out of your light range, you can still see them. Really, the only thing you'd need this orb for is to see what's in front of you. I don't think there are very many obstacles. Just the dead-end walls. That's the way it came in from, I do believe. Way to go. And head around clockwise. Not too bad. Let's make sure I get all the enemies. No, come towards me. Let's make this quick and easy. This video is going on 45 minutes. It's probably going to be over an hour. Yeah, of course the worlds do get longer as you progress throughout the game. And so, since I'm doing one world per part. Oh yeah, we can help the deer now. He'll give us something! Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a speedrun of this game. I'll have to check and see what's out there. Because most speedruns are more than just playing through the game as quickly as you can. See what kind of exploits there are that exist around. Speaking of which, SGDQ is coming up in a couple months, isn't it? It just feels like they did AGDQ. Ah. I got flamed. Flame off! I'm not the Human Torch! That was the Jacqueline illusion of Gaia. Then again, he's multiplying. These little flame guys. Sorry, Johnny Storm. Another mole! What are you doing? What are you doing out in the light? I thought things couldn't handle the sun. All right. Shortcut back. I'm going to take out the final monster lair before backtrack, because I think we are at the boss. Advancing slowly, advance with caution, and where the heck do we need to go? Over here. Yep, that's definitely the way into the boss room. I'm gonna go back to town really quick and check things with the new people. And while I'm at it, strange bottle. Okay. Yeah, that is a handy item. It is technically an accessory. You'll not lose any gems should your life meter die. So, if you lose your herb, equip the strange bottle. Hopefully it will not come to that. Okay, so the Woodson Trio is fully reunited. Don't walk around here. Band is back together, so let's start the show! Even though you are our only audience, we will try our best. Please watch the two other guys. Okay. Let's try and guess the real squirrel, me. We will move around, and if you choose correctly, you will win a prize. Please talk with whom you think the real squirrel is. Here we go. Now I beat Hatalnik. The final boss on that is one of these games taken in on steroids. So, oh, okay, there's a medical herb for the area. I thought you got it from the squirrel where you got the sword. I always have to do minigames for mundane prizes. The Master's Emblem C. That is one of 8 emblems that come in super handy for later on. Okay, we need to talk to the deer. Talk to those dogs. And I don't think we can talk to that other mole yet. So follow me while I trample on you. Okay. Stand back and watch. Oh, no. There it is. The Master's emblems are all over the world. They are fairly difficult to find. Collect all 8 emblems. Okay. Yeah, collect all 8 emblems and you will not require gems when casting magic. It's one of the best accessories in the game. This will make fighting much easier if you collect all 8. Bring them to me. What'd you think? I hope this helped. I want that chest! I don't know if I can get to it yet. As for in here... What do you have to say? You must bring me something that once belonged to Monmo. I'll forget Monmo. I don't think I can do that until I can destroy those spirit enemies. But it's boss time. Let's go take him out. And do the saving first. Yep, I do want to continue. I'm not going to give up, because I have infinite lives. And magic isn't too much use against bosses anyway. Back along the top here, through the narrow path, and let's see what we got. Try and jog my memory against what the boss is here. It's Mr. Thunder Tea! Yeah, that was lame. Ah. Yeah, just get out of his path. Okay, yeah, I remember what, crap. I'm sucking. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this guy has 3 forms. What's next? This guy's even easier. Let's stay out of his path. Crap, he does 4 damage. But I seem to be in a kind of a safe spot here. Yeah, 3 forms, 3 life bars. Thankfully, he's pretty stupid. And final one. What do you do? Besides, run into me. Oh, crap. I was back in the corner! I'm in trouble. I'm dead. I'm actually gonna... Do not rush, but be patient. I'll meet you back there. Alright. Gonna do it right this time. The tricky part is, of course, if he just gets right, if he changes direction, goes into your face. Okay, 1 down. If I can get at this other guy into a pattern lock, it'll be easier. Come around. Me go up and around. Yeah, here we go, here we go. I think I got him. I think I got him. There we go. Okay. Okay, deep breath. We'll get him this time. I got a full herb. Don't get into his face. Yeah, he doesn't swing around as much. Oh! No, don't follow me. Now swing your partner circle around, blow some fire on him, do-si-do, promenade. Okay, everybody even on health. Yeah, just walk into my pointy end here. To defeat the enemy, insert a pointy end of sword A into enemy B, and swing until he dies. Okay! Oh, much better that time. And happy music, meaning we win! We have freed the town! We released Wood's Guardian! I am the Guardian of the Woods. Thank you for releasing me. I will give you the green stone upon your return. So in terms of finding something that belonged to Monmo, we weren't able to do that. I'm not going to worry about it now. Yeah, the LP may be... I'm planning 7 parts, but I may do 8. The final world is short, but I may do 1 video just to do cleanup stuff. Except for the enemies that require the swords to destroy, I may do those on the part when I get the sword, because the experience really helps. We'll see what happens in terms of backtracking. Front entrance? I am the Guardian of the Woods. I believe I introduced myself last time already. I've been watching the world for a long time. I and a dog named Turbo has buried something near my roots. You will need this green stone slug. Oh, excuse me. I should be yawning but not burping. I've been asleep. Oh well. So please take it. Receive the green stone. Just doing a quick check to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, this mole. Okay, my name is Monmo the Mole. This place is so bright I cannot see. Would you please lead me to my house? I will follow you. Please take me to the hole that leads to my home. Alright, talk to me when I am standing in the right place. Which is your house, actually? No, we'll just have to try each one. Guess that's not your house. That's not it either. There we go. I'll give you a present. Could you wait here? I love this song. Oh, that wasn't... What? Did a female mole come by here? No, I'm living down here all alone. Oh, I think I've heard of this story. There once was a cute female mole living around here, but she was taken away by evil creatures. I'm scared. Acting! Mole's ribbon. Okay. So we'll go ahead and finish this up and call it a video. A little shorter than I expected it to be. And that was the worst female mole voice ever. That's Monmo's ribbon! Alright, I'll move if you give that to me. Another ghost? Jeez, the place is haunted! I didn't know that he was a ghost. Both of us fell in love with Monmo. One day Monmo was captured by evil. He tried to rescue her but never came back. Suddenly he appeared. I had no idea what happened to him. Anyway, take this bracelet and revive Greenwood. I know these two moles would have liked to live here in peace. Received the shield bracelet. So yeah, I could have used that against the boss fight actually. So reduce the amount of damage received enemies by 1/2. Super handy. And yeah, I definitely wanted that for the boss. That's probably why I remember the boss being easier than it actually was. Probably because I had the shield bracelet ahead of time. Oh well. I can't really get that armor yet. Let's go ahead and move. So we can get a view of the world map on the next area. This next area is awesome. Look at that. We got at least 5 different areas in here. We got the... I think we can reach 3 of those islands, and the shipwreck is where the boss is, and we have an underwater area as well. And so we're actually going to cover that next time. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a nice purple background here. I'm Gunarm Dyne. Call me Dyne. If life is giving you a hard day, never be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. Actually, this will go up on Sunday, so you guys have a good remaining weekend. And I will see you for part 3 next week.